In this video, we will try to solve 5 MCQs, previous year questions which were asked in CBSE board exams from the topic Basic Concepts of Arithmetic Progression and nth term of an AP from the chapter Arithmetic Progression. Okay. So, as usual, we will just go through theory part first and then try to solve the questions. Now, first of all, we will look what is actually an arithmetic progression, and then we will try to find the general term. What do you mean by general term of an arithmetic progression? So, suppose consider a sequence, say 5, 8, 11, 14, like that it goes. Okay. Now, in the sequence, each number can be called as a term. Okay, a term. Now, this is 5 is the first term, 8 is the second term, likewise third term, fourth term, and so on. Now, if you observe this carefully, you will see that when you add to this 5 a constant, say 3, we will get 8. That is the second term. Similarly, if you add 3 to 8, you will get 11. Similarly, 3 to 11 will give you 14. So, and it goes on. So, every time you can see that there is a particular constant which is added to a term to get the next term. Okay. Such a sequence is called as an arithmetic progression, or in short, an AP. This constant which is added to each term is known as common difference, and usually it is denoted by the letter small d. Okay. Now, yes. Similarly, I can say that whenever you subtract a term from the next term, what you will get is actually this constant common difference. For example, in our case, you can see that if you subtract 5 from 8, what you will get is same as when you subtract 8 from 11. Okay, isn't it? So, this what I have actually done is I subtracted first term from second term, and that difference will be same as what I will get when I subtract second term from third term. That is what is mentioned here. In an AP, always A2 minus A1 will be equal to D, A3 minus A2 equal to D, A4 minus A3 equal to D, and so on. This you must keep in mind when basic questions related to concept of AP are asked. Okay, that is all about AP, the definition and everything, concept. Now we will move to the general term of an AP. Okay, again consider the AP which we have written there once again, 5, 8, 11, 14, and so on. Suppose somebody asks you to find out the 100th term of this AP. Okay, 100th term of this AP. Then you can find it by just adding 3 to 14, and then you will get 17, then again adding 3, likewise, but it will take a lot of time. But if you know the formula, if you know the general term of an AP formula, which is given here, an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, I'll write it here once again, an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, you can find 100th term very quickly without this method, without the headache of adding 3 again and again. So, if I want to find the 100th term, I'll just write a 100. In place of n, I have substitute n by 100. A 100 will be equal to a plus, again instead of n, I'll write 100 minus 1 into d. So this is nothing but a plus 100 minus 1 is 99. So a plus 99d. Okay. Now the value of a means, actually in this formula, a means the first term. In our case it is 5. So instead of a, I am writing 5 plus 99, and d in our case, as I mentioned earlier, it will be 3, because that is a constant which I have to add to get the next term always. So instead of d, I am writing 3. So this is nothing but 5 plus 99 plus 3. 3 9s are 27. 3 9s are 27. 297. So 297 plus 5 will give me 302. Okay. So that means the 100th term of this AP will be 302. So this is an easy way through which you can find the nth term or any term of a given AP. So using these concepts, we will try to solve the questions following. Okay, so we'll move to the first question. Yes, the question was asked in 2023. If x, 2x plus 9, 4x plus 3 are three consecutive terms of an AP, then the value of x is. Okay, so they have given that these three terms are consecutive terms of an AP. So here we will use the concept that every time we subtract one term from the next term, what we'll get is the common difference of that particular AP. So I can write 2x plus 9 minus x will be equal to, that means 2x plus 9 is the second term minus x is the first term. So a2 minus a1 will be equal to, we know a2 minus a1 should be equal to a3 minus a2, right? So here a3 will be 4x plus 3 minus, and a2 will be 2x plus 9. 2x plus 9. Okay. This will actually be equal to common difference. We know that it is a constant. The difference will be a constant. Now, be careful. You have to put this bracket here, because we know that whenever in algebra we write whenever we want to perform an operation on an algebraic expression, we have to put the brackets. Okay, right. Now I'll just try to simplify LHS and RHS. 2x and minus x will become x, plus 9 will remain like that, and here first I will try to open the bracket. This minus will make 2x minus 2x and plus 9 minus 9. Okay, now next step I'll write x plus 9 as it is. 4x minus 2x will become 2x, and 3 minus 9 will become minus 6. Now I can transpose x from LHS to RHS and minus 6 from RHS to LHS. So minus 9, 9 will be remain as it is. 9 will remain as it is. Minus 6 will become plus 6. And 2x will remain there, and x to the other side will make it minus x. So 15 equal to x. So that is our answer. X will be equal to 15. Option D is correct answer. Okay. So we'll move to the next question. The seventh term from the end of the AP, minus 8, minus 5, minus 2, etc. up to 49 is. Okay, so the AP which they have given is minus 8, minus 5, minus 2, etc. up to 49. Fine. Now they are asking us to find the seventh term from the end. From here you have to find the seventh term. Now one thing which you have to keep in mind is that whenever they give you an AP, if you reverse the order of the AP, okay, for example, in this question itself, I am reversing the order, means I am writing the last term as the first term. Okay, then I am putting some dots, and then I am writing minus 2, then minus 5, then minus 8. Now, this is the reversed AP. Now, this will also be always in an AP. This will also be an AP. That is my point. Where the first term will be 49 now. 49 is the new first term. Okay. Now to find common difference, I know I need to subtract any two successive terms. Like in this case, I can do like minus 8 minus 5 will give me my common difference. This is nothing but this minus and minus will become plus. So this is equal to minus 3. Okay, this is the common difference of my new AP. Okay, now I can use the general term of an AP formula which we already discussed earlier, to find the seventh term of this new AP. Okay, now A7 will be equal to A plus 7 minus 1 into D, which is equal to A plus 6D. Now the new A in our case is 49, and plus 6 into D will be minus 3. So this is nothing but 49 minus 18, which will be equal to 31. So 31 will be the seventh term from the end. What we have actually done here is, so what is the correct option? Correct option is C. What we have actually done here is we have used the idea that whatever be the given AP, if we reverse the order of the AP, again we will get a new AP, where the last term of the original AP will become the first term of the new AP. And from that new AP, we have to calculate the common difference, and then we have to find whatever term they are asking for us to calculate. Okay, so we'll move to the next question. Third question. Nth term of an AP is 7n plus 4. The common difference is, okay. Now, we know the general term of an AP as an equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Now, for a particular AP, if we know the value of a and d, we can substitute the values here, right? For a and d, we can substitute it. then what we will get is a linear expression in the variable n alone. Okay, that is how they got this expression an equal to 7n plus 4. What they have done is they have substituted the value of a and d in the actual means this general term of an AP formula. That is how they got this thing. Now, if I want to find A1 or the first term of this AP, I just need to substitute n equal to 1 wherever I find n. So, A1 equal to 7 into 1 plus 4, which is equal to 11. Similarly, I can find A2 equal to 7 into 2. Instead of n, I am writing 2 plus 4, which is equal to 14 plus 4, which is equal to 18. Now, why I am finding A1 and A2? Because they are asking the common difference, and I know that common difference is equal to A2 minus A1, which in our case will be 18 minus 11, which is equal to 7. So, correct option will be option C. Okay. So, we'll move to the next question. The next fourth term of the AP, root 18, root 50, root 98 is. Okay. So, they have given an AP in which all the terms looks like irrational numbers. Okay. So, they are asking us to find the next term of this AP. Now, root 18 is the first term. I can write root 18 like root of 9 into 2. Okay. Now, this can be further simplified as 3 root 2. We know that if a perfect square is under a square root, we can bring that number outside by using its square root. Okay, since 9 is under the square root, I can bring that 9 outside, but when I bring it outside, it will become 3. Okay. Similarly, I can write root 50 as square root of 25 into 2, which is equal to 5 root 2. And root 98 can be written as root of 49 into 2, which is equal to 7 root 2. Because 49 is a perfect square and its square root is 7. Now I can see a pattern. Now, to this 3 root 2, if I add 2 root 2, I'll get 5 root 2. Similarly, to this 5 root 2, if I add 2 root 2, I'll get 7 root 2. So, this is an AP actually with common difference D equal to 2 root 2. So, if I want to get the next term, just simply I have to add 2 root 2. So, if I add 2 root 2 to 7 root 2, I'll get 9 root 2. So, 9 root 2 is the next term. But such an option is not available in our question. So, I can make this 9 root 2. I can bring this 9 under the square root by using the reverse technique, which I already explained here. So, that 9 when it comes under root, it will become 81. And 2 is there, already there. So, root of 81 into 2 is nothing but square root of 162. Okay. So, we have option C as square root of 162, and that will be the correct answer. Okay. So, we'll move to the last question. If minus 5 by 7, comma a, comma 2 are consecutive terms in an arithmetic progression, then the value of a is. Now, here also we will use the concept that a2 minus a1 will be equal to a1, a2 minus a1 will be equal to a3 minus a2. So, I can use a minus, which is a2, minus 5 by 7 will be equal to 2 minus a. Okay, this is a1, this is a2, and this is a3. Okay, now this 2 minus will become plus, and this next step I can transpose this minus a on RHS to LHS. So, it will become a plus a will be equal to 2, and plus 5 by 7 on LHS I am transposing it to RHS. So, I will get something like this. So, 2a is equal to, I can cross multiply 2 minus 5 by 7 to get 14 minus 5 by 7, which is nothing but 9 by 7. So, 2a is equal to 9 by 7 implies a equal to 9 by 7 into 2. To transpose 2 to the other side. So, a will become 9 by 14. So, option B will be correct answer. So, I hope it helps.